Yo, guys, what is up? This is Unemployed Producer number 4. So what we got right here? This is a song. This is a beat that I've been working on. Well, I completed it a long time ago. This is a beat that kind of like set the tone for the rest of Unemployed Producer. A lot of the sounds used in this beat are sounds that I use today in a lot of beats. This was one of the first beats that I made when I first got fired from my job, and I was getting back into making beats because I had all this time in the world to make beats. And it was the first like beat that I made that was really good, where I was like, finally, I was like, you know what, like maybe I have a shot at making beats. Like maybe I actually have a shot at being a big producer, and selling beats and whatever. Because I've been just grinding it out at work for so long, and I didn't have that much time. Trying to balance work, trying to balance social life, trying to balance family life, trying to balance all that, and trying to have time to make music. It just didn't work out. So, work and other obligations in my life took up a lot of time. So, producing took a backseat. But this beat was probably one of the very few ones that after my hiatus from making beats, when I came back, this is the beat I was like, you know what, this is actually really good. This shit actually slaps. There's only a few layers to it. I feel like this thing has kind of like a vibe of, I want to say, like DJ Snake. More of like a EDM trap kind of vibe, mainly because of the lead. I've been using this lead a lot. It's Arturia V collection. It's called Autumn Spirit. I know I mentioned it in one of my previous videos and I mispronounced the name, but it's actually called Autumn Spirit. Autumn Spirit, yeah. Because I fucked it up the first time because I said it was Autumn Spring. Like, how does Autumn Spring work? Like, autumn, Spring, two different seasons? Why does that make a sound? I don't know, but it's called Autumn Spirit, and it's really cool, and it sounds like this. I don't know. It's giving me like deep house / trap, dark vibes. That's what I'm getting from this. But yeah, there's probably maybe like 7 layers of this. There's a bunch of effects. There's a lead. There's a pad. There's an 808. All that good stuff. All that stuff that can make a beat slap. And it all started with one sample. And wait, do you guys want to hear the track? Alright, let me play it right now. That's basically it. Amazing. I'm really proud of this track. It's great. It'd be great to have like some female singer sing on it with some like crazy, I don't know. But how it all started was I was scrolling through Splice. Well, actually, no, it was a Splice type sample. Why can't I speak properly? But yeah, it was a Splice sample, and I just was scrolling through my own personal downloaded files through Finder, and I was looking through, and I had all these like used samples that I never used, and I was, I had a beat, and I was like scrolling through Ableton, and I was going through the files, and I came across this sample, and I had this weird kind of like some weird thing. It was this. Like some, might have been like a Hindi song. Yeah, I got this sample and then I built the whole track off of this. And then I started playing on the piano and it was like doom 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 dum bum 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 bum. And then I added the second lead, which was the da. And of course, I laid some drums after that. Very simple. Simple hi-hat, simple ride. Just a snare, hard thumping kick. Very basic. Just some compression, And then for the beginning part, I had like a respace. Yep. And then I had the 808, which was a splice sample. For some reason, this sample really fit in well with the timing. I didn't have to like quantize it as much. I noticed with Ableton's sampler, if you go to warp and you choose pro, it like fucks up the whole pitch and like the dynamics of the sound. So I didn't really mess with that. I found this 808 through one of my samples packs from Splice, and it just fit really well with the song. And then there's like the breakdown area with the piano. Yeah. Basic effects like the noise. Just did some automation there. And yeah, that was it. When you tie it all together. The ambience, the background noise, this is what really filled in everything. Was this kind of airy sound, kind of a pad that just tied everything together. It sounded so sick. I think it was Arturia V collection, Angel Voices. Epic sound, super dark, super airy, like just fills in everything perfectly. You can kind of hear it in the background when you listen to the first part of the verse area of the song. And that's it, guys.